So yeah, I never get a break. Nope. I get this from that right there. Anyways, to kind of tell the story, I have literally only started this engine once since I got it, the NR200. And literally the video I was going to make to show you guys this engine running is when this belt snapped. There are barely any parts, if any parts, on the site for this engine, so there's no starter belt I can actually order. So I ended up ordering a slightly bigger belt. This is a 95. I believe the one that it comes with is a 93 MXL. So what I did is I took the original starter mount and basically made a copy of it, but made it just a tad bit longer, maybe just a few millimeters longer to compensate for the longer belt, and it fits perfect on there. Like, awesome. When I go to start it literally today, the engine starts locking up. I checked everything else is free spinning. So first thing I do is open up the bottom end, and dangling around in the bottom of the crankcase is this little tiny screw head. It literally snapped off of where it worked its way out here on the bottom of the connecting rod. So that's not cool. So anyone else that owns one of these, I highly recommend that you check to see if any of these screws are coming loose on you like they did with me. I'm thinking might have caused my belt to snap when I was starting it, probably on a power stroke of the belt, when the belt was tight, and then it locked up and the motor just kind of ripped the belt off. Is kind of what I'm leaning towards, and you can see there's a pretty good gap there, or it should be tightened. So now the tricky part here is seeing if I can even take the rest of that out. Now there is a little bit of it in there, as you can see, that I might be able to use to get it out. It's a little bit sticking out in there too. I haven't actually taken it. I literally just saw this happen, so I started recording this to show you guys. So anybody that owns these, I would definitely open it up, maybe Loctite these down just to be safe, that they don't work themselves out. These look like they're that looks good. Yeah, these look pretty tight on there, but let's see if there's any other damage on here that I could see. Oh, well, looky that. Looky. You just don't get a break, do you? Look at that. So that's exactly where it hit the screw. Indented it perfectly. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that up, and hopefully that holds after I do. Jesus. Now, there you guys go. I would open up the bottom end, check these screws, make sure they're tight, maybe Loctite them. I hope no one else is running into these problems, but once I get it all cleaned up, I'll have a video for you guys. I actually did a few other things. I repainted the double E Defender body that I had. I went ahead and repainted a different color scheme than that orange and black. Wanted to try something different. I went from a fixed starter belt to now a broken bolt in the connecting rod. So cool. I gotta see if I can clean this up now and get it back together and actually finally make an actual running video of this thing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, there she is. It's got a nice notch in it, but hey, I was able to sand it, clean it up, and put it back together. I was able to get the bolt out, thank God. It just kind of threaded out loosely. Put a new one in there. Dab of Loctite to make sure it doesn't, spill over into the actual bearings. And I checked these two, and these are tight, so I'm hoping she's good to go. She gets all blowed up. I guess we're going to see it in the next video and hear about it, Alright, guys.